What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we are starting a new playthrough today. Our band of Vikings has landed. I'll go over the mods in a minute. I just started messing with this and realized how cool it is. Like when you first start your game, you actually start having to attack some people. So here's our band of Vikings. They've arrived, and the theme here is that Buggeson here, age 38, she's the leader of this band of young Vikings, and they are going to set out and try and do some conquering and some killing. Now, there's a fair mix, female, male. I didn't muck around with stats or anything, but the Viking pawns come pretty awesome, so I don't know if it's just a good set of backgrounds or what's going on. I mean, slow learner kind of sucks, chemical fascination, but for the most part, man, we are looking cool here. And it's a bunch of pawns, so this is where you start. Like if you just pop in, I love this, it's great. So we're going to come over here and try and kill these tribal people, claim their base, steal their gold. They don't have any manufacturing areas, but that's okay. They got a bunch of banana trees planted. So let's go back and I will show you the mods I have. For that, I'm going to have to quit to the main menu. Okay, so as you can see, I'm using Mod Manager, which is why everything looks different. But here on the right side is our list of mods, and there's quite a few. I went nuts with the Vanilla Expanded stuff. I'm not even sure how to show off all these mods. There's so many, but you can pause it, and then I'll just kind of scroll down and stop again and keep doing the same thing. So I have Giddy Up in there. I think that sounds fun with the Vikings. I have one of my own mods in, the Maraf, but otherwise I don't have any of my own mods going. I just want a game I don't have to play in dev mode. Run and gun's going. That should be fun, although it might actually be a detriment to the Vikings. I don't know. And all the Vanilla Expanded stuff I could find that was sensible. I added my Vault mod. I don't think I'll actually make use of it, but I had a different idea for a playthrough, and then I saw this Viking shit, and I was like, holy crap, look at all this Vanilla Expanded stuff. And then we also have facial animation, which is why you saw they had cool little faces. It makes them all look a bit, I don't know, cartoony, effeminate in a cartoony way, but that's okay. I think it adds a ton of character, and the old facial mod wasn't working, the one I used to use. So there you go. I haven't mucked around with any mod settings either. So if we do new colony, I just did a restless raid. I'm going losing is fun. I think I went Randy with, oh no, you know what? I definitely went Freya Fierce, losing is fun, because it seems suitable. So if you read here, Freya believes in the importance of showing your strength and using force to show others their place. Every year after the first year, at the start of April, May, your settlement will become increasingly unhappy until you send your colonists on an adventure or a raid and bring back the spoils of war. So that's what I did for that. I did 100% here. And because Vikings, we did Mighty Odin for the map. I actually also kicked up population 2 ticks. I forgot about that. Just a heads up, this is episode 0, so if you don't care about any of this shit, you can just go into episode 1 and get right into the gameplay when our bad A group of Vikings goes and smashes that settlement, claims it as their own. Ah, it's gonna be fun, man. I like the idea that you have to go out and raid. That means you have to make food. You have to be doing stuff that you otherwise would put off. And I think I put off world stuff too much, so this will be a good experience in being forced into getting out and doing something. Now, I don't know if I have to take everybody or if I can just take some people. So that's the world I ended up with. And man, there's a lot of faction bases on it. You also see I have the Old West mod going, which is another mod from Vanilla Expanded. But anyways, and then for pawns, let's just jump back into the game. I can show you that way, and our starting location. So for a location, here we are. And it made sense to me, seemingly, to start at a bay. on the ocean and at a river, because it seems like that's a good Viking starting point, right? So in case you give a shite, oh, we have to click the tile, actually. There we go. There's our location. It's going to get cold here. -5, pretty cold. Far below freezing. And we should have a whole world to explore and conquer and kick ass. I kicked up the number of settlements around because I wanted some hostiles nearby so I could actually get out and do some smiting as the Vikings. So I'm going to try and focus on the red bases, but we'll see. There's a ton of cool stuff added by this mod. Vanilla Expanded. Look at all this shit. I don't know where I'm going to find all the stuff for, because they have like cool futuristic Viking themed weapons. So wallpapers. What in the hell? I have no idea what all this stuff is yet, but we're going to explore it in this playthrough. Probably the next one too. I had something else I wanted to do, but it required desert map, and the last big playthrough I finished was on a desert map. So let's go look at our pawns. I think I'll rename everybody after the patrons, but I want them to sound Viking still. So there's that. All right, I've renamed the crew after patrons. I don't know why I can't pick shit up. So something's weird right now where it won't just let me pick stuff up. I don't know why it's doing that. We have 3 doggos. These dogs have shitty names. Let's rename them too. Alright, we'll name them after some of the ice here. There you go. We have Loki, Vanir, and Freya. So, oh, you know what? It occurs to me, I'm not playing any of my mods. We can totally, for once, turn off dev mode. Oh god, it's gonna be so nice not to have to worry about any errors that pop up. I guess unless they break my game, then I'm gonna have to worry. So we have a massive geyser. Either way, we'll pop into the game then. That'll be episode 1. And we'll see if we can't kill these guys without taking too much damage. We'll claim all their shit. It doesn't seem to be a very defensible or Viking looking base, but it is on the ocean, and it is, we'll call this a fjord. It is in a fjord, so there you go. Yeah, well, oh, you can totally fill that thing. Interesting. What the hell are those? We have tons of new animals gonna show up as well, because I turned on all the extra vanilla expanded animals that were there, or available. I'm really looking forward to this. Ooh, look at this. We have enough people. We might be able to run this thing over right away, but we'll see. That's our map. Not a good like central open space. So we'll have to look at all this shit. This is going to be difficult, man. Either way, cheers to all the patrons. Arcus, Invictus. Let's watch them blink their eyes and shit for a minute. Arcus Invictus, Ilya Ermakov, Zazzle, Hemlock, Mike Ferrero, Natazio, Dimitri Rurikid, Garrett, Chew on Dis, Excelsior, Thalburn, Josh Gray, Shiggy. That new face mod, iMod, is super awesome. Cobra Samurai, Viking Brandon, Tyrant X Typhios. Oh my god. I have a patron named Viking Brandon I didn't name a pawn after him. Oh, I'm such a shit. Yeah, whatever. Patreon user. Anyway, the next pawn will be named after Viking Brandon, I promise. Tyrant X Typhios, Dapper Go, Alexander Henry Wallace, Michael Rakestraw, Dirtle Dave, and Cornel Boder. Look at that shit. That's so cool. I don't know if it'll cause us any errors, but they even blink from the side. And the new haircuts are great. Like, legit. Alright, I'll see you guys at episode 1.